Welcome back to Ross Talk Sports. This is technically the 4th episode, but the 3rd episode cannot be seen due to copyright laws, or not copyright laws, I guess restrictions on YouTube. It was about UFC 320, and we did some film review, but they wouldn't let me use the film review clips, and I can't really film another video because I'm at a different setup now. So from week to week, I'll be switching from setup to setup. This setup is obviously a lot worse. This is just filmed on my MacBook, but we're gonna make do with what we have. I don't even know if this can even be a thumbnail for this video, so let's just get straight into it. We're not going to talk about UFC 320, we're just going to go off the main talking points. MLB, NFL, soccer, Carmen Lacey. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, man. Let's start off with Monday's games. As we know, the Dodgers, Cubs, Yankees, and Tigers all moved on for the wild card round, so let's start off with the Dodgers, man. Dodgers finished Monday with a narrow 4-3 win. That puts them 2-0 up in the series against the Phillies, man. But nobody really had an outstanding game this game. I mean, obviously, during the end, there's obviously going to be some hero ball, but nobody had an outstanding, like 3 for 5 or like 750 hitting. Yeah, it's a very good game. Both pitchers, I think, in my eyes, pitched a pretty good game. I did watch that game. Some of the other games I wasn't able to catch though, like the Cubs, Brewers, which I was doing the same thing. But let's look at the stats here. The Brewers had a commanding 7-3 lead to take the second game. But yeah, shout out to Christian Yelich hitting 3 for 4, man, getting a run, and shout out to Jackson Trio making 2 hits and getting 3 RBIs. So, I mean, yeah, I think from what I've seen, I don't know too much about baseball. I know some, not a lot, some. Brewers just looking like the more complete team, man. So that's always good to see. But yeah. Dang, man, I remember those Yelly versus Belly MVP campaigns, man. Cody Bellinger used to be the guy, man. That was my favorite player. Even though I'm a Royals fan, but sorry guys, this is crazy. I'm filming on my MacBook, but gotta make do with what we have, man. And I gotta stay on schedule. So moving on to today's games, though, the Yankees finally get a win over the Blue Jays. They're down 1-2, 9-6. So hey. I mean, hey Yankees, what can I say? You got one. You gotta win. You gotta win. Aaron Judge, 3 runs, 4 RBIs, man. I mean, I don't know, man. The Yankees look dysfunctional, to say the least. Dysfunctional, man. I don't know, man. I really don't have hope for this Yankees team, man. I mean, on paper, they're amazing, man, but the game is played on grass, not paper, so, but, I mean, they have the star power to come back and win, but it's the chemistry and functionality as a team, man. I don't see the Yankees pulling through, man. But the Mariners beat the Tigers to take a 2-1 lead today. And like I said again, I don't watch a lot of baseball, right? But from what I can tell, what I can see, man, I do like the Mariners. They're the more complete team. They got more star power. And I think in close series like these, obviously, 1-1, you got to get the win to have the 2-1 advantage. It really, when both teams are balanced, both teams look the same, feel the same, the winners is just going to come down to who has more guys that can make the bigger moments, and I think that's the Mariners right now, man. So, yeah. I mean, I got the Mariners winning this series, and honestly, I think I got the Mariners going, yeah, I got the Mariners going to the next round. We'll see how they do, but I mean, as of now, man, I don't know. You know what? Here's my prediction: Mariners, Dodgers, Dodgers, World Series, man. Mariners, Dodgers, World Series, man. But let's move on into the NFL. I'm not gonna talk about all the games, but I'm talking about the standout games. So of course, no undefeated teams left. We got the Bills and Patriots. Patriots pulled off a nice little 23-20 win. Game of the day: Bucks versus Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba versus Emeka Egbuka, back row of the Ohio State Buckeye wide receivers. And bro, these two are literally same, identical, the same, bro. They're both monsters too, man. Monsters, man. So that was a great game to watch. Watch two great receivers go at it, man. You know, people want to talk about J.J. Jamar Chase, man. Jackson Smith make a boot buzz right there, man. But yeah, man, that was a great game. Commanders beat a very injured Chargers, so not much to be proud about. But the Titans get a win over the Cardinals. Titans have gotten their first win. But yet no other team that could lose like the Cardinals, man. The Raiders, they need to fix their O-line and their Geno Smith problem. And the Ravens need to do something, because getting blown out by the Texans 44-10 is not okay. Not okay one bit. And the Broncos, I had the Broncos being the Seahawks, but after that first half I was worried. But you know, they did their thing. They pulled in, some might say, refs on that Dallas Goedert thing, but you know, you don't blow 14-point leads as Super Bowl champs, man. And the Broncos were able to pull through and do their thing, man. Moving from that though, Thursday night, man, we had Niners-Rams, bro, and I had the Rams in this, and bro, like both games the Rams have lost this year, it's just been on them. It's really been on them. Kyron Lacy can't fumble those, man, and that Sean McVay was right. That was a bad call for 4th down, just to run it straight up the gut. That's a horrible call, man. But they could have closed this game out so much earlier, but they just didn't, man. They didn't. So yeah. And then moving on to Monday night, the Jaguars beat my Chiefs, man. And same thing with the Chiefs, bro. If we were able to close out this game, man, this is a game we shouldn't have lost. I'm gonna be honest, this is a game we shouldn't have lost. We should have just been able to close this game out, man. But dysfunctionality, man, the penalties just ruined us on Monday. And you know, against the regular team, that's fine. But the Jacksonville Jaguars look solid this year, bro. Jaguars look solid this year. But don't write off the Chiefs just yet. I think 2-3, very bad look for them, but they still there. They still good. It's nothing to worry about, man. But this isn't discrediting the Jags either. I believe the Chiefs are still a top 10 team in the league. So where does that put the Jaguars? Top 10. This is a great team. The Jaguars are a great team with a bunch of young talent, man. And BTJ was looking like he's not scared to catch the ball anymore. So BTJ and Travis Hunter, man, league gotta watch out. And bro, Strapsonville, bro, man, Jacksonville's looking all around good, man. Liam Cole doing that work, man. Duval. But anyways, yeah, that's the situation in the NFL right now. Not really gonna do too much on that, but dogs of the week, man. JSN and Emeka Egbuka, they get certified dog of the week, man. Dog. Absolute dogs, man. Dogs, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Shootout of the century, bro. Those are some dogs, man. Shout out to them for real, bro. Moving on, man. We got Sacker. Good old Sacker. But let me not stress this too much, man. I'm just go over like last week's stuff, man. Sorry guys, a little bit slow. Estevo with a game-winning goal, bro, for Chelsea. Man, these late minute winners that I've been reviewing, beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful, bro. So, yeah, I mean, Chelsea get a last minute winner in the Premier League against Liverpool. Liverpool are starting to slip up early, but it is early again, right? And Arsenal secure a nice little 2-0 win over West Ham, nothing to, Saka, my boy Saka had a goal. Declan Rice had a goal. So, yeah, not much more you can ask for as a fan of Arsenal. Great to see Liverpool lose. Great to see Arsenal win. That's all it is, man. And then moving on to the Sunday games. Last week, Man City, a little 1-0 win over Brentford. Nobody's too worried about that. I mean, this is just a lot of haram ball, but a lot of haram ball going on. But, Crystal Palace are now beating the Everton. Still a decent team, though, so I got them placing top 4 this year. Still a great, decent team. But, yeah, I mean, they weren't going to be undefeated for the whole season. Not even late into the season, so don't be surprised. Aston Villa were able to clutch up over Burnley 2-1. That was great. And Newcastle were able to get a nice little 2-0 win over Nottingham Forest, and then Brighton Wolves tie. Not much too eventful. In the scenes right now, man. But if we go to the UCL, man, that's where things are a little bit different, man. I think we had just seen a showdown between PSG and Barcelona, man. And PSG clutched up a narrow 2-1 win over Barca. That was scenes, man. That was crazy. I don't know how long back that was, so I might be outdated. But yeah, man, that was freaking crazy, bro. But other than that, the UCL, it's early. If I wasn't being biased, I still pick Arsenal. I don't care, man. I still pick Arsenal to win the UCL. But nah, I'm not gonna really go over that too much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a slow video, kind of boring video. But hopefully we're gonna get back in the groove this week. Start posting more on the TikTok too. But yeah, sorry guys, I couldn't post the UFC 320 review. I guess we can gloss over that really quickly. Shout out to Pereira, man. Great statement, comeback win. Really just cemented his whole legacy right there in that fight, man. Forever a legend, man. Alex Pereira, that was beautiful. Come on, man. Chama forever, man. Absolutely crazy. The Yuri versus Roundtree fight was a war. Roundtree was piecing up Yuri for 2 rounds, only for Yuri to say, boom, it's time to go to bed. But Clay Roundtree Jr., I love him as a fighter, great fighter, but one thing, bro, he needs to work on that stamina, bro. That stamina is horrendous, bro. Literally, if he could get good, bro, if he had decent stamina, he's a UFC champion, but we're not going to get into that right now. Marab gets a nice little win over Corey. But Marab's Marab, man. What do you expect? Corey Sandhagen did do a little bit better than I expected, but Marab's Marab, man. Marab's Marab. That dude's a workhorse, bro. Patchy Mix looked absolutely horrible, so that kind of questions how bad Bellator is, man. The footwork was hot buns. So yeah, I guess not from the UFC or one. We don't need that, man. But yeah, that's scenes in the UFC. But lastly, but most importantly, man, the Kyron Lacey situation. Kyron Lacey was just found innocent. Rest in peace. But yeah, man, even with video evidence showing him clearly innocent, the media still found a way to victimize him. And it's very obvious. It's because he's a young black man, young successful black man that people want to take down, and we just saw it with Shadur Sanders, right? And I think even now, after he was found innocent, after the video footage, there's still a lot of racist and ignorant people online who are saying, he didn't kill himself over nothing and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, how ignorant can you be? The whole situation is written out for you, front line and center, and you still choose to blame the man who is the victim in all of this. I hate how the media scrutinized him before anything was set in stone, and I hate how LSU, Chip Kelly, even the NFL, man, or the NCAA hasn't said a word about this. It's disgusting, man. They gotta speak up. And the rest in peace to Kyle and Lacey, bro. And screw all the ignorant people out there, man. All of them, man. Too much ignorance in this world, man. And rest in peace. You're a great talent, and you'll always be missed. And yeah, that wraps up this video of Moss Talk Sports. Filmed this Tuesday night, but probably gonna have to post it Wednesday. So yeah, see y'all.